Well, this is a book I wrote in 1988, and it's called Arnie Goes to Camp. And it's dedicated to, I'll just read it to you, dedicated to the Minnesota Outward Bound School. The experience changed my life. I was kind of naughty. I mean, I had a lot of energy as a child and a teenager, and I found many ways to get into trouble. And he had it. And one day my dad said to me, get up, it was in the morning, he goes, come on, we're going to Ward's. He just bought me all the stuff. I said, what are you doing? And he goes, you're going to Outward Bound. It was 1970, and I was 16. I mean, I didn't really understand why I was there, but it changed my life. It really did. One thing that I think about a lot about Outward Bound is rappelling. Besides, my solo was huge, but rappelling down this gigantic cliff overlooking Lake Superior and seeing girls crying as they went down, but when they got down, it was just like, my God, I can do anything. I'm like so strong. And I remember when it was my turn, I was just like, just do it. And I've never felt so good to think that I could go backwards over this cliff. When I came back from Outward Bound, I have used that so often. I mean, from 16 on, looking at a situation and thinking, maybe I can't do that, but I'm going to try, or yes, I can do that. And I remember this big giant wall, and everybody goes, no, we can't do it. We were being timed, and I just said, I'll do it. I'll do it. And I've kind of been doing that ever since, like when I first got into picture books. I can do it. I've never done it, but I can do it. I'm not sure if I really liked the Nancy before I went to Outward Bound, but I sure liked her once I was done with that solo. I liked being with myself. My husband was diagnosed with a really weird dementia called frontal temporal dementia, and just left my life and our 3 children's life in shambles, really. So 2 years ago on Mother's Day, I was just like, what am I going to do? And I decided to go for a hike. I remember coming out of the Grand Portage as a 16-year-old, accomplishing this, and our counselors were there, and so I hiked it now with this sadness, but yet like, okay, I have to revisit this. It was the most glorious day of my life to finish this canoe trip. It was just really great to visit it again and write and think about Outward Bound and what it meant to me, and the strength that Outward Bound gave me. It's giving me, whatever I learned there, I'm using for this journey I'm on to.